Hey, I'm doing one more video this year. I thought I'm filming this on New Year's Eve. I thought my last video was gonna be my last for the year, but right before Christmas, yeah, um, I went to a flea market and bought more records, and then I wanted to show the records I got for Christmas as well. So I got how many records? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 records and a small singles box set. So yeah. So the first thing I found at the these first 3 are going to be from the flea market, and then the last 3 and the box set are going to be from Christmas. This first one that I got right away when I went to the flea market is the Roxy London, January to April 77. And this is really, really good. It has this inner sleeve with some great pictures. There's picture of Susie Sue, and what other pictures are there? I think, is this Captain Sensible? Maybe? Can you see that? Maybe Captain Sensible? Anyway, but this has, oh, there's pictures on the back cover here. It's got, Slaughter and the Dogs, 2 songs by them, The Unwanted, Wire, an Adverts live track, Johnny Moped, Eater, X-Ray Specs, and 2 Buzzcock songs. And it's just really, really, really good. I would say probably my favorite on here is the Adverts, Bored Teenagers, or X-Ray Specs, Bondage Up Yours. But this is really good. And this is a British pressing. And then the second thing I got there was actually not bought by me. It was bought by Al. So if you're watching, thank you very, very much. The Rock and Roll High School soundtrack. It's just on Sire. And it has, obviously has Ramones. But it's got a Nick Lowe song, a Brian Eno song, a Devo song, Eddie and the Hot Rods, Chuck Berry, Alice Cooper. It has some really good stuff. And it has Rock and Roll High School done by a band or person called PJ Souls, which is, I like the Ramones version, but I like that version a lot too. I haven't seen this movie, but this is a really great soundtrack. But I hate this cover. I really think this is just a terrible cover. Anyway, thank you, Al. And then the last thing I got at that flea market was Wild Planet. It doesn't have the original inner sleeve. It just has a generic one. But I normally don't talk about, in the past I haven't talked about how much I bought things for, but this was just such a good deal. This was $6. It was a really good price. And, the record's in decent condition. The cover is some ring wear, but it's not too bad. And this, I like this more than the first, not much to look at on the back. I like this more than the first B-52s album. I think this is better. I'd probably say my favorite is Private Idaho, but Devil in My Car is really good. Give Me Back My Man. It's just a really, really good album. So yeah. And then, as far as Christmas, I guess I'll show the box set, yeah. I was gonna show the book, music book I got. I'll do an edit and show that. Gun Club, Preaching the Blues. This is a really super, super nice singles box set. And it has, like, I kept the hype sticker because I'm a dork. But it has a Gun Club pin with it, which I think it's a nun with a Tommy gun, which is kind of funny. And then it has these really nice little pull-up tabs. So you get, if I can pull it up, you also get a postcard, just a nice picture of them. And then you get a replica of a fanzine from the time, which is really, really super cool. Let me find a good page to show you. That's pretty cool. The back is advertisement for a show with the Cramps. And then it has, how many singles does it have? 8 singles. Is that right? No, one of these is a booklet. It has this really nice, thick booklet with a picture of Jeffrey on it. And it has some really, I think my favorite page is all these flyers. All these different flyers. But this is just a really, really, really nice box set. Here's some more of the flyers. And boy, you know, not to be rude, but Jeffrey was kind of a creepy looking dude. He kind of, you know, gives me the jeebies a little bit. I mean, yeah. Anyway, but this comes with Ghost on the Highway and Sex Beat, Fire of Love, Miami Demos. None of these are colored vinyl, so I'm not going to show you the actual record. The one I was really excited about, the Death Party EP, which is really, really good. Great Divide. I don't know. Is that how you say that? Pastoral Hide and Seek. And I really like that cover. That's really cool. And this. I don't know. What do I call this? Cry to Me. I haven't listened to all this yet. I've listened to probably about half of these, but I wish I listened to singles more. But I'm not great about putting records away sometimes, so it's kind of, you know, should I put it on an album or should I play a bunch of singles? Well, putting on an album is going to be a lot less cleanup. So, anyway. And then the 3 albums I got. The first one is Slaughter and the Dogs, the Slaughterhouse Tapes. And this is really, really good. It's on nice blue vinyl. It has Situations, and then it's B-side Twist and Turn. I mean, obviously, Situations is great. But it also has Demo for Boston Babies, some live stuff. It has their cover of White Light, White Heat. It has a really cool thing called Slaughter Speak, which is like clips from an interview of them talking about what they thought about the Sex Pistols playing on the Queen's Jubilee. The only problem I have with this, it's on Cleopatra. The only problem I have with this is, and it's not big, I guess, I really dislike this image. It doesn't match to me, and it feels like high school sports team-ish. I like the rest of the cover. I just really don't like this. So I wish they used something different, maybe like a image of the band all standing next to each other. I don't know, something. The next record I got is a reissue of Duck Stab by The Residents, which is very, very good. I think this is from 78, and this is a limited edition of, I think it was like 200 on, I think it was 500 actually. Something on this nice colored vinyl. And I think when people talk about this record, the songs that, you know, people talk about are Hello Skinny and Constantinople, which are both great, but I think my favorite on here is probably the Electrocutioner, which is kind of a story song, and it's just really good. And then the last record I got for Christmas, which I was really excited about. I mean, I love all of these, but the Yonkers demos. This has them doing Love Comes in Spurts, I Want to Be Loved, Blank Generation, Chinese Rocks, Pirate Love, Can't Keep My Eyes on You, Flight, Hurt Me, You Got to Lose, Going Steady, I Want to Be Loved version 2, Blank Generation version 2, and Love Comes in Spurts version 2. And this is just really good. I just, I don't have any other Heartbreakers on vinyl. I'd like to get some, but I love Richard Hell. So I was really excited to get this. And I think the standout for me on here is I Want to Be Loved version 2 is really good. And this is on a nice orange vinyl. And then I got 2 or 3 music-related books for Christmas. The first one is Henry and Glenn Forever. This is just really funny. It's Henry and Glenn living together. Hall & Oates are their neighbors, and they're Satan worshipers. And it's just really weird. Danzig would probably be pissed at this. He probably knows about this. But this is just really funny. Just based on how mad Danzig probably is about this. The other books I got, one of them is The Wild World of Barney Bubbles. If you don't know about Barney Bubbles, he was basically the resident graphic designer for Stiff, Radar, and F-Beat. So he did most of the Elvis Costello album covers, most of the Nick Lowe album covers, a lot of stuff for Ian Dury. It's just, I mean, a lot of stuff for Hawkwind, Billy Bragg. It's just an amazing. He's one of my favorite graphic designers ever. I mean, this is one of my favorites. This would be awesome to have. But I'm just really happy to have, to be able to go to one place and just be able to look at a bunch of his work. The cover is the picture sleeve for I Love the Sound of Breaking Glass by Nick Lowe. But everything, he did stuff for Dr. Feelgood and Eddie and the Hot Rods. And it's just all, he did stuff for The Damned. He did the Music for Pleasure album cover, stuff for Johnny Moped. Obviously for me, the big one is Elvis Costello. He did stuff for Generation X. Anyway, I could go on and on and on and on. He did stuff for the adverts. I could go on about how much I love his art, but this is just a really amazing book. And then the other book I got, which comes with a record. Ooh, ah. The Residents, A Sight for Sore Eyes. This book is incredible. It's amazing. It's archival photos. There's not much writing. It's, news clippings, archival photos. It spans from, let me see. I think it was between 76 and 81. It's just, it has, you know, mock-ups for album covers, stills from some of their music videos and films. It's kind of awkward to show this because it's so big, but I mean, it's just incredible. It's such a nice, great quality book. It's just, I mean, look at that. I mean, the Residents are one of those bands that I like their music, but visually, they're just so appealing. Everything about them is just, I just love. But this actually comes in the very back of the book with a single, which I have not listened to yet. It is Nobody Knows, and on the back, it says, in the original story of Not Available, there was a sixth character called Nobody. However, he was ultimately removed by from the operetta by the Residents because he was deemed too negative. So this is that song about him, previously unreleased, as a one-sided. Oh, you can see some of my posters. As a one-sided single, and it's just so cool. I mean, you know, like I say, with the Residents, I mean, everything is just amazing. The music, the visuals, the packaging, it's just incredible. Anyway, Happy New Year. I probably am gonna. I've been collecting a lot of vintage pins lately, music pins, a couple of which I got at that flea market I mentioned before. So I might do a pin collection video. I have a lot of Elvis Costello tour programs and magazines and memorabilia I've acquired recently. So I might do a video on that. I don't know if people are interested in, you know, memorabilia kind of stuff on here, but I am. So I'm going to make a video about it. But yeah, that's it. Happy New Year. I hope 2023. Oh, I am very excited to do the 2023 vinyl tag. I mean, obviously I haven't been making videos for that long, so I haven't been able to do a vinyl tag yet, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm hoping there'll also be a punk vinyl tag that I can participate in. Hopefully a vinyl tag will be a way of, you know, more people discovering my channel. But anyway, if you've watched videos up to this point, thank you very, very much. And have a happy New Year. And thanks for the record, Al. Bye. Totally forgot to mention, Terry Hall passed away. I'm sure, you know, everyone knows already. But, yeah, it's a bummer. Anyway, have a good New Year.